2,250 miles, maybe a little bit over 2,250, and I have 2 days and a couple hours to do it in. Well, let me explain how it all came about. They wanted me to come out and test ride the motorcycle, and just like I've had in the past, where I go out, I ride the motorcycle, and then I come back and I make content and tell you guys what I think about the motorcycle. Well, they invited me to do so, but the opportunity arose that I could take the motorcycle and ride it back home instead of flying back home. I thought to myself, this would be an awesome opportunity to make some good content for you guys, and not only just ride a motorcycle with 100 miles, 150 miles in a loop and then come back and tell you everything. I'm actually going to put this motorcycle through its paces by taking it on a long road trip. I only have 2 days and about 4 or 5 hours to complete this whole road trip from California to Knoxville, Tennessee. So will there be challenges? I'm sure. Will there be things that I'm not expecting on the road? I'm sure. I have 2.5 days, well, not really 2.5 days, two days and a couple hours to do this. And it's going to be sort of like riding an iron butt back to back. One thing that's different this time, I am completely alone by myself. A couple things is different. I'm alone. I never even threw a leg over this motorcycle. It's not like my motorcycle where it has been customized for me. Is it crazy? Yeah, it may be. All right, guys, it is 5:13 a.m. I'm in Temecula, California. About to get started on my trip across country. Early in the morning, been up for a while. Here's all the bags here. Got to get them on the motorcycle, so I'm gonna go downstairs, put the bags on the bike, and then start off on my trip. Oh, by the way, 5:13 a.m. Yeah. Hey Google, where am I?
Here's a map of 34843 Ponte Road, Temecula, California, 92592.
Hey Google, what's the date and time?
It is 5:14 a.m., May 19th, 2022.
All right, let's roll. All right, guys, so it's a fog in the air. I'm in this beautiful wine vineyard, a grape vineyard. Here, check that out. There's the, oh yeah, he put my passenger pegs on. I was wondering if he was gonna do that. I'm gonna move the bike over to the daylight so I can see. I'm going to be putting them back to this bike too. Now I got to tuck my roll back to the back. Is that going to work? Let's see if that's going to work. It's going to have to work. Don't have a choice. Now the thing is, the way that this tour package on the back of this wraparound seat is kind of keeping my roll back pushed a little bit forward on me, but it's all good. Now eventually this will get pushed back to the point where it'll be more comfortable and allow me to have a little bit more room. Didn't eat any breakfast. Probably get that about an hour or two down the road. Good opportunity to stretch my legs and eat. Won't eat heavy, eat light. Eat a good meal tonight when I get into a hotel. Sun's coming up quickly and I want to be going before the sun comes up. I don't want to hit anybody's rush hour traffic. Man, this is not good. Not good. Go ahead and readjust it. If I don't readjust it now, I'll regret it later. Oh, that is one blown up and over that motorcycle. 6:03. Let's go.
And just like that, we're off. I'm a little crammed right here with all my luggage on me. I'll adjust that down the road a little bit further. It hasn't settled in good yet. This was a beautiful place here. Now it's time to go. Got to get back to Tennessee. It's a little cold right now, but it won't be. I'll be going through Death Valley, so it's not going to be cold. I need to enjoy this cool air while I have it. But there's Temecula, South Coast Winery. That was a beautiful place. Get this thing, there we go. Get nestled in a little bit better. Beautiful fog coming over these grapevines. So it doesn't really rain a lot, from what I understand, but there's a mist in the air. I'm excited about this though. I'm excited. It's easy to be excited. A mile in the journey, I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Now, just to get to Dallas, it says I have 1,356 miles, 23 hours and 2 minutes, getting to Dallas at 5:11 a.m. I'm not going to make it to Dallas today. I spent a whole lot of time trying to get things right, get the motorcycle situated. It took a lot longer than what it should. It took about an hour. I'm not concerned about that. It's always a reason. Guys, I pray every time I get on a motorcycle. I pray before I start my day. So I want to be at the right time. And the right time is on God's time. So I don't care what my plans are. I'm trying to stay in His plan. That's all. I might have got a little frustrated, but when you think about it, you never know what you're being kept from. So 1.3 to Mesa Road. And this fog, I can tell it's burning off quickly. Probably be about another 30 minutes or so, then it will be good. I got heated grips on here too. My hands are cold in these gloves. I could have put my other gloves on, but these gloves are a lot more comfortable. Sunrise up ahead. Yeah, it's almost blinding. Wow, look, there's a hot air balloon up there. You can see that, guys? Look at that. I'm riding directly into the sun, and it is blinding pretty much. Just hopefully the car behind me can see me. It's taking me some weird way to get on the 10. Maybe it's avoiding traffic. I don't know. The bad thing about this navigation, there's no Android Auto, and that stinks. Alright guys, I don't know where I am now. This navigation took me some weird way to get to I-10. But it is beautiful. Wherever this is, it's beautiful. So I'm enjoying it. I'm just going to keep on riding. I got the navigation set. I don't think I have any weird things like avoiding interstates or toll roads. And I guess it's the best way to get to 10, considering there's probably a lot of traffic. Is it prolonging my time? Don't know. Don't know if the other way's faster. And quite frankly, when you see stuff like this beautiful view, I don't really care. Cactus Valley Road for 5 miles, State Road, Ramona Expressway for 9 miles, and then I-40 East. Yeah, so about 20 miles I'll be on I-40 East. So it's all good. I-40, I-10 East. Don't know what the speed limit is on this road though. I really wish they would had Android Auto on these motorcycles. That would have helped me, because everybody does not have an iPhone. I want to move this windshield down. It's just too far in my view here. When you're coming down, you can see houses down in the valley. You'll see after I come around these curves here. Look at this road. Man, they could have took us on this yesterday. Just winding down the mountain. Wow, this is neat. Pretty bad turn coming up here. Beautiful valley. New motorcycle loaded down with luggage on a new road. Just means you got to take your time. There's a Jeep behind me. I'm sure he drives this road, or she drives this road every day. So they're probably like, what's this motorcycle guy doing? Why is he taking so long? Well, I'm new to this. New to this road. I'm not going to be going that fast on a road that I don't know about. Man, I don't know where in the world this navigation has me going. I'm in a residential area. What's going on here? Whittier Avenue. Still straight. Says 4.5 miles. I always like to see, you know, where people live, how people live. Oh, there's a stop sign. Okay, let's go. Post office here. Man, when you got a whole bunch of stuff on the back of this thing, you can wheelie this thing so easy. Hello?
Hey, everything cool?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? Alright guys, it's 1 hour later. Well, 51 minutes later, and I haven't hit the interstate yet. Well, we'll get to it soon enough. I believe that's the interstate up there. Now we're running 70 though, so we're doing pretty good on this. Yeah, that's the interstate, and it looks like there's traffic. But this is California. You can lane split. Not sure I'm gonna do that though. Oh, this is not the interstate. 7.9 miles to I-10 East. Right lane closed 1,000 feet ahead. Are you allowed to go through these cars? I don't know if you're allowed to go through or not, so I know these heated grips are really hot right now. Okay guys, now we're on the open road. Fix my mirror. Can't see nothing. We're not quite on I-10 yet. Almost on I-10. 6 miles I-10. Okay guys, so I'm on the road on I-10 now, and said I'm 16 miles from Palm Springs. I did not set the mileage, so I'm gonna have to go off the navigation to see what the miles is. But yeah, so I'm rolling pretty good on the interstate, going 80 miles per hour. I've already seen a flaw that I have to fix when I get home. The highway pegs that I had them put on, they're so low that when I turn, they scrape. They're very close, even going around the interstate at interstate speeds of scraping. So I can't do that. I'm gonna have to lift them up, or I might even take them off completely when I get home. But I probably, once I get out to Arizona and to Texas, it'll be even better. So I can use them. I'll flip them out and use them on those long stretches of straight road. But going through these California canyons, even on the interstate, can't use them because you'll scrape. So, and they fold backwards. It would be better if they folded up, but they fold backwards, so they kind of get in your way a little bit. So they need to design them a different way. Palm Springs, man, I've never been to Palm Springs before. So technically, I'll be going right through Palm Springs. I'm not going to stop. I don't need gas yet. It says I have 191 miles on this tank. Right now I'm running 85 miles per hour, moving on pretty good. And the bike seems to like it. 3,600 RPMs. I'm gonna kind of hold it on that speed, or 87 miles per hour. I'm kind of hold it on there. As long as traffic's running like this, it ought to be okay. I don't understand all this groove pavement in California though. Don't like that. So on I-10, I got 33 miles before I'm making a left. Indio and other desert cities. I-10. I'm going to be going into a part of Texas that I've never seen before. I've been through Texas at the top where you go through Amarillo. I've been to Dallas, but I haven't been on the other side. Well, you know, when I stayed in Dallas, I went a little bit on the other side of Dallas, but not really far. Now I'm going to be coming in on the southernmost point of Texas and going up to Dallas. And then once I get to Dallas, I'm very familiar with those interstate roads. I've been to Dallas a couple times. Okay, what's going on? I see brakes now. That car just got over all of a sudden that way. Oh, it's trying to get off the interstate. That's a rest area. It do a good job of telling us it's a rest area, but I don't need one right now. Alright guys, now I'm cutting across the desert. The temperature is going up pretty rapidly. But man, I tell you, I have this motorcycle really running going through this desert. I'm making some good time. When I'm in traffic like this, well, when there's no traffic, but well, now there's this bus in the way. But when there isn't any traffic, man, I can make good time. Have the cruise set. For the most part, I'll tell you the truth, I'm running about 90. And it's handling it well, really good. Smooth as silk at 90 miles per hour. Okay, I don't know what that is. Construction, I guess. That could be police. So let me slow down a little bit. No, it's not. All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in California. Now that I think about it, I don't even see any mile markers. So, we'll see. I know I got to go through Death Valley. I don't think I'm in Death Valley yet. I think I'll know when I'm in Death Valley. Last time I was there, the digits, the temperatures was in triple digits, right? So, we'll see. All right. Okay, let me hold on, because here's something right here. Phoenix, 186 miles. Blythe, 38 miles. Alright guys, so this is my first gas stop. I'm in a place called Chiracco Summit. Gas is $6.59 for premium. I had 116 miles left on the reserve, but the next gas station was a good ways off, so I figured I just better go ahead and stop and get gas here. Alright guys, so I just made it through Blythe, and I don't know how much further I got to Phoenix. I think I'm pretty close to the state line going into Arizona, so we'll see. Running now at about 90 miles per hour, and this bike is really handling it well, I have to say that. Got the windshield up fully. You know, I like the wind in my face, but it does check your helmet. And I didn't realize how fatiguing that is, having your helmet shake back and forth like that. Now that I have this windshield up, it works pretty good. Not a whole lot of helmet shaking, helmet buffeting. Okay, what city is this? I don't know, but I haven't even ate breakfast yet. I don't know if it's one of these things like I need to stop and get gas, because when you're out west, sometimes you might not run into a city for a while. But I just got gas back there, and it's only been like 70 miles. I don't want to get gas yet. I got 145 miles on the reserve. I don't want to let it get below 75 miles. But I don't want to keep getting gas like every 100 miles. That'll take forever. That'll be 100. That'll be 21 fuel stops. which I could couple them with brakes, like, you know, getting off the motorcycle, stretching my legs. I'd like to know what's my average miles per hour. Sometimes I'm running 90, sometimes I'm running about 85, and then, you know, maybe I'd say, because I have to go through the cities and slow down and there's traffic, I'd say I'm averaging about 70, 75. You taking all that into account. Okay, here's a sign coming up. Let's see what it says. Okay, Tucson, 263 miles, Phoenix, 147 miles, Wickenburg, 115. So we still got a good little ways to Phoenix. Probably where I'm going to stop and get something to eat. I won't make it all the way for gas. $85 on the temperature now. Let's see for the next gas stop. Oh man. So we're at the next gas stop. Get some gas here real fast. Gas is a whole lot cheaper here than it is in California. I can tell you that. How you doing?
Where you headed, man?
Tennessee.
Wow, that's a long trip. Is this premium? What's your trip been? Just to the coast and back? Is this a 22?
Yeah, just new model, just released. Yep.
You're putting the first miles on it, I guess.
Well, we rode it a little bit yesterday, but today's the first day that I'm getting out.
What's the size?
It's 108 cubic inches. I I don't know what that
about
translates.
1,400 probably?
No, it's more than that.
16?
It would be about 1,800,
okay.
yeah. CCs.
Looks like it weighs about 1,000, huh?
850 pounds.
Well, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, my ST13 is 849.
Yeah, not that bad, right?
Not that bad at all.
All right, guys, we're gonna go inside real fast and get some water. How you doing? We're gonna get some water, and then we're going to get a snack, and then keep on rolling to get to Phoenix. And that's probably where I'm gonna eat dinner. Well, breakfast. I'm eating real light. I'm just kidding. A chicken tender and a biscuit, and then I got to get back on the road. All right, it's important to stay hydrated. Oh, dropping a glove. Smart water has electrolytes in it, so I'm gonna drink this whole bottle of Smart water. And man, every time I come through Arizona, I like looking at the cactus. Look how tall that one is right there. Reminds me of the old movies. Wonder if you cut it open, will there be water in there? It's supposed to be, right? Anyway, we are about 110 miles away from Phoenix. Doing pretty good. That was my second gas stop. Didn't necessarily need to get gas, but I went ahead and got it anyway. Stopped and had that snack. It was more important that I drank water. So I drank a whole thing of Smart water, and I feel better. Took my sweatshirt off. I had a sweatshirt on under this because it was cold this morning. It is not cold now. It's 92 degrees. And we're still running. All right, see you in a minute. Phoenix. It's getting hot. It's 95. About time to stop again and get some water. Get a bag of chips or something salty. They gave me these things at the Indian thing. They put in this snack pack. It's like it's called Liquid IV. Something that supposed to take water and boost its hydration power to hydrate. But first of all, I'm way out of town. Knew I had to make this ride. I'm not trying new things while I'm on the road. And well, that's only the first of all. That's pretty much it. If I was closer into town, yeah, I'd try it, but I'm not going to try it while I'm on the road. Okay, what am I doing now? 0.4. Get over here. Big old groove in the middle of the road. 0.1. And get a little relief from the sun. 1.7 miles. You're making a left. Got brake lights going on. Saw the navigation changed. That navigation screen looks better than it used to. I think they put some kind of Gorilla Glass or something on it, because before it didn't used to look all that good on the Challenger. Looks pretty good now on this bike. See how long it takes it for it to get back to daytime. Well, 1.1 miles. Coming into a little bit of traffic. We're still moving. Just got to be a defensive driver at this point. Make sure no one pulls out in front of you. I'm not going to stop now, but I want to stop on the other side of the city and get gas, stretch my legs. I don't want to stop in the middle of the city. I usually stop on the other side of a city or right before I get to a city, never in the city. So, alright guys, so we just completed another gas stop. Now we're about to get back on it. Alright. So we're getting on 10 East, headed to Tucson. This camera's dead. I'll change the battery next stop. Alright guys, my GoPro keeps heating up. Look at that. Well, you can't see that. Let me get past this truck. Then there'll be another truck, but look at those things out there. What is that? Like a little dust whirlwind or something? There's a few of them. There's more here, some out there. I don't know. Texas tornado, I guess. Well, we're not in Texas. Arizona devil wind, I guess. Anyway, 89 miles, I-10 East. You see, spilt gas on the doggone gas tank. Try to wipe it off with the gas station squeegee. It just messed it up. That stinks. Oh well. Let's keep on rolling. Alright guys, so we're about to go into In-N-Out. Get something to eat. Oh, okay guys, so I just ate at In-N-Out Burger. It was pretty good. About to get back on the road and get started. Alright guys, so you see that temperature? 104 degrees. Tucson. Smoking hot. Jeez Louise. It's gonna be hard to get out of here. That light's still holding. There we go. Now let's go. Alright, thank you. Whew. About to get on the interstate, guys. Let's roll. Just past the sign that said Tucson Airport. Nogales, Mexico that way, to the right, El Paso, Texas straight. So we're going to keep on running. We're going to go right through El Paso. It's going to take a little while to get there. Man, this heat, I need some heat relief. Whew. So thank God that I am not in standstill traffic right now. So I've been hitting all the major cities at the right time. I don't know about El Paso though. I don't know if I'm going to hit El Paso at the right time or not. I may get there a little bit after rush hour. And I don't plan on staying there. I plan on keep going further than that. So we'll see. We will see. So I'm going to make the best of it while I got the open traffic in front of me. Gas stop number 4. About 30-something miles from Wilcox, Arizona. Another Love gas station. The last Love's gas station charged me $150 on my credit card. I'm going inside. I don't know what that was about, but I'm going inside here. I'll deal with the credit card company when I get home. Another Smart Water. When it's hot like this, 100 plus degrees, at one time it was 103. I don't know if you saw that. You gotta keep drinking. Smart Water has electrolytes in it. Alright, so let's go. New Mexico, guys! New Mexico! So, that is California, Arizona, and now New Mexico. And we ain't done yet. Texas next stop. Let's roll. Hey, when the sign says dust storms may exist, do not stop in the travel lanes. Then it says gusty winds. Yeah. Oh man, that's when you're out west, you know that, like, or the Midwest. Just prepare for those things. So far so good though. 92 degrees. Way better than 103. Not bad at all. And what is that? Look at that little building up in the side of the mountain over there. New Mexico is a nice place. Arizona was a nice place. It's hot in Arizona though. So we're making our way back home to Tennessee. Still got to go through Texas, then Arkansas. Depends on which way I go. I might go Texas, Louisiana. We'll see. Who knows? Look at that train off in the distance. Long trains out here. How many engines does that thing got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one I saw had some engines even in the middle. Yeah, that's going to be a long train. I don't know where I'm going to play my next stop. We'll see. Who knows? Take the cruise off. I'm running 90. Usually there's a state trooper when you first enter into a state. Is that the back of that train there? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it wasn't that long. Pretty long. Double cars, but not as I've seen some really long ones. Look how long and straight this road is. It's crazy. Look at that. All these signs about dust storms because nothing that way. Nothing that way. The wind is pretty bad, but there's not a dust storm, but there's a ton of signs saying something about dust storms. So I don't want to get in a dust storm. The wind is blowing from this side, kind of blowing me that way. Riding the motorcycle sideways a little bit. Whoa. Wow, okay. Hopefully we'll get off this plane pretty soon. There's mountains up ahead and that usually will block the wind, so that's good. Guys, you see this right here? It says low fuel. It literally, I only had 20 miles ago and I had 70 miles left on the tank. It went, once I got to 70, it just dropped like a rock. And now it's on low. And you see it says low. It's been low for the last 15 miles back there, so hopefully I can get into this gas station right here. It doesn't sound too good. Hopefully they're open. Okay, I see cars over there. Yeah, it's open. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna get some gas, and I will never ever believe this again, ever. All right, so let me get some gas.
That was pretty stressful. 5.38 gallons. Well, this thing was on fumes. Whew. I tried to throw something in the trash and wind took it away. Had to go chase a bottle across the parking lot. We about to enter Texas really soon. Let's go again.
Yeah, that was very stressful. I mean, I could have stopped and got gas if I really, man, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's get on the interstate. Get the navigation going again. It's taking a while for some reason. Wait a minute, let's just go ahead and get straight to it. Get to the sport mode. Nobody got time for that. All right, let's go. Sport mode. Because I don't plan on playing around at all now. The temperature is dropping. Well, it's 90, but the sun's not beaming like it was. And I want to make some miles. Perfect time right now. That's telling me to take a right at the airport. Let's go. It did that in Phoenix too. Wanted me to go some weird way. You can't always trust the navigation. You have to know where you're going. Because sometimes the navigation, something happens and it kind of reroute me some strange way going back the other direction and another way. I purposely picked this way to go back home. Navigation systems do that. Google has done it. Waze has definitely done it. It can make you waste a whole lot of time of running around in circles and going places that you shouldn't go. Like right now, it's telling me to turn right on Airport Road, 2.5 miles. And I don't know why, but I'm not listening to it. I'm on I-10 till I get to I-20. And I'm gonna get this Indian rolling. Set it on go for at least an hour of good running. So we're coming into the town of Las Cruces, New Mexico. That is right on the border of Texas, pretty much. When I was at the In-N-Out Burger earlier today, someone told me that the run to the wall riders just went through there. He said they went through there that morning. He asked if I was with them, and I had no clue what he was talking about. I didn't know that was going on now. So that's actually good. He said they just went through here and they're going to be staying in Las Cruces, New Mexico tonight. The Rio Grande. Wow, it's dry. Jeez Louise. So it's a little bit of water in it. Nothing grande about that. That was a creek. Maybe it's Rio Grande, not Grande. Anyway, either way, it wasn't anything grand about it. Look at those mountains, those are nice. It's amazing how the west looks so much different than the east. There's a motel down there, I don't see a ton of bikes. I mean, what kind of hotel would you have to host 500 motorcycles? No bikes. Hampton Inn, Drury Inn, no motorcycles. If you got 500 motorcycles in town, there's going to be some parked at different hotels all over. Yep, I don't think he has the right information. Oh, it stinks. If you've ever ridden through where they have like a cattle yard, it's bad in a car, but on a hot day on a motorcycle, you just might lose your lunch. Oh, I still can smell it. It's bad. It's bad. El Paso, 19 miles. So what is that behind me? Oh, the sign for New Mexico. So I haven't seen the official state sign yet saying that I'm in Texas. Oh, here it is coming up here. You are now leaving New Mexico, land of enchantment. Goodbye, New Mexico. Hello, Texas. The Texas Lone Star right there. Yep, I'm here. So that's California, Arizona, New Mexico, and now Texas. Can we get one more state for today? Nah, I don't think so, because Texas itself is like 5-6 states put together. And I'm not running on the short end of the narrow end, I guess you'd say, up there where Amarillo is. I'm going from El Paso up to Dallas. I'm going to be in Texas for a while. Great American Steakhouse. I bet that is a good steak. Texas is known for their beef. Well, you saw all those cattle back there. All right, guys. So I'm almost in El Paso, and El Paso was going to be my stopping point, but I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty good. I'm gonna keep running. I got some daylight. I'm gonna keep running. So let's go. 92 degrees. Sun's going down a little bit. Time zone change, by the way. California is 3 hours behind Tennessee. This part of Texas where I'm in right now is 2 hours behind Tennessee, so I lost an hour. So technically, it's 6:14 in California. I left this morning at 6:03, so I've been 12 hours on the motorcycle. Put about 2 more hours on it and be done with it. I don't think I have that much sunlight left. 30 minutes in the dark wouldn't be all that bad. But, you know, I don't know where I'm going. Potholes, blowout tires in the road. I do have these lights that this Indian Pursuit has on it that I'm going to be turning on when it gets dark. That button down there, road lights. So I am interested in seeing how good the road lights are. So yeah, I'll go a little bit in the dark, maybe. Because I got to get checked in somewhere and get something to eat. I'm hungry. And that billboard looks good, Carl's Jr. I thought El Paso would be more of a smaller Texas town. Pretty nice, you know, from what I can see. What is that, Famous Dave's Barbecue? There's no way in the world I'd come to Texas and eat a chain barbecue like Famous Dave's. Well, there's a Texas Roadhouse over there too, so I guess they still do. And there's a Cracker Barrel. I told you guys I was hungry. I gotta stop in time to get something to eat. I do that a lot. I'll run till it gets dark, and then the restaurant choices are very limited. Thank you, person who put that billboard up. There's a life riding on it. Yes. Whoever did that, thank you. So the speed limit just changed to 80 miles per hour. The sun has went down. It's still 88 degrees, but I can make some good time now. So let's roll. Alright guys, it's dark now, and I'm riding through Texas, and I tried the little road lights that they have here on this Pursuit. Here, they're on now. Let me show you what it looks like with it off. You see that? You see what the big difference that made? Check this out. Boom. Look at that. You can see the road. Turn it off one more time. I like that. That's really nice. Headlight could be better, but the road lights, pretty good. But I don't know if this is the one with the adaptive headlight or not. I don't think it is. In a minute, my windscreen is so filthy, you can't see. It's been just splattered with bugs. So I'm gonna have to pull over, wipe that off. I'll probably get a candy bar, top off gas, and keep on rolling another 100 or so miles. I've been on this motorcycle since 6 a.m. 6:03 to be exact. I'm not going to say I'm not tired. I've been tired. I was tired a long time ago. Got to keep moving, right? I'm going to stop. Hopefully they got a Hershey bar or a Reese cup. And probably I want some orange juice or something. I've been drinking a lot of water. And that's the thing. I usually cramp up on rides. My hand cramp, my legs cramp and all that. Haven't cramped up at all. I'll probably just stick with the water. Yeah, I'll probably just stick with the water. I've had like 5 bottles of smart water. I don't know if it's possible to overdo it with the electrolytes, so maybe I'll pull off, just get a regular, well, the last stop I did get a regular bottle of water. So I had like 5 bottles of smart water and 1 regular bottle of water. So I might just get another regular bottle of water and Hershey bar. Not that you even care, but just telling you what I'm thinking about while I'm riding. I don't know what this is. I didn't think there'd be any toll roads. Please have immigration documents ready. Immigration documents? What? immigration documents. The Border Patrol. I'm not going into Mexico, am I? So they need my driver's license. Everybody else is rolling on this truck right here. Don't make any sense. Uh-oh. All right, let's roll. I don't know what that was about, but that was crazy. I can't see nothing now. Man, it's dark. I'm gonna take this windshield down now. I got my night glasses on now. Anyway, onward to the Hershey bar. All right, so here's another gas stop. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna forget the candy bar on this stop. Man, I forgot my receipt. We're gonna forget the candy bar on this stop. We're gonna roll on to the next stop. Let's roll. Alright guys, so I made a stop. This is where I'm going to get my candy bar from. And then I want to check something. And then we're going to get moving again. Okay guys, we're here at the hotel. Guys, I am tired. Okay, what is that not? There we go. Tired. Whew. Man. Okay, cool. Oh, ready to lay down. Okay, Google, where am I?
Here's a map of Frontage Street, Pecos, Texas, 79772.
Okay, Google, what time is it?
The time is 12:06 a.m.
What time is it in Temecula, California?
The time in Temecula, CA is 10:06 p.m. on Thursday.
So 6:03. I've been here for about 30 minutes, so 6:03 till 10. 16 hours. Okay, I'm going to sleep. All right, guys. It is 7:02 local time here. And I just realized something. I gotta hurry. I'll tell you in just a minute. Can't slow down. I didn't think of it. It didn't matter. But now it sort of does matter. Might as well, right? I just found out that I am 51 miles away from my iron butt. I've done one before, unofficially. And this one, last night I stopped short, didn't realize it, 949 miles. I checked into a hotel because this is where the hotel was. But I'm like, I need to go ahead and finish this thing. So right now, the goal is, before it gets to be 6 a.m. in Temecula, California, I need to get those extra 51 miles in. And it's cutting it close. But let's go. Get this Paso and get on the road. See if I can get that in 51 miles in about 50 minutes. Should be able to, right? I'm in Pecos, Texas. You're wondering where I am, at the Hampton Inn. I left yesterday the South Coast Winery in Temecula, California. I went the I-10 route. I didn't go I-8, so you can check the mileage for yourself if you want to. This bag on there like it was yesterday. All right. Okay, Google, what time is it?
The time is 7:06 a.m.
Okay, Google, what date is it?
It is Friday, May 20th, 2022.
Okay, Google, where am I?
Here is a map of Frontage Street, Pecos, Texas, 79772.
All right, so with that being said, it's time to roll. Let's see if we can get this last 51 miles before it gets to be 6:03 a.m. in Temecula, California. It's 7:09. Let's see if we can get these last 51 miles. We're riding directly into the sun. Let's see if this shield helps any. A little bit. What are we looking like on gas? 142 miles on gas. Speed limit is 80 miles per hour. And we're rolling. Straight, wide open Texas roads. Yeah, last night, I just stopped at the hotel. And then when I looked, I'm like, wait a minute. I got 51 miles to finish out an iron butt, and I got 24 hours to do it in. I haven't used my 24 hours yet. So let's finish this out. All right, guys, so I've been running for a while now. I think I have my 51 miles complete. I don't want to pull over yet and be 2 or 3 miles shy of the 1,000 miles. I'm going to keep on running a little bit longer, and in about 5 minutes, I'll pull over and check to see if I made it. It is 7:47 right now, which is 5:47 Temecula, California time. Remember, I left at 6:03. As long as I got my 1,000 miles in before 6:03, then I've done it. If I would have been more mindful of it last night, I would have liked to have done it in like 16 hours instead of the whole 24-hour span. We're going to go up here just a little bit further, and then we're going to stop. Beautiful sunrise in Texas. You can see the oil fields, the oil rigs out in the distance. You can actually smell it too. Okay, here comes an exit right here. So we'll just get off this exit. We'll see how far, if I made it or not. Exit 101 and pinwheel 1 mile, 750. Technically I have 13 more minutes. Surely there's been 51 miles. Let's get off right here. So where I stayed was South Coast Winery in Temecula, California. So the moment of truth is about here. We'll have to pull over. Well, this is an abandoned gas station. Check it out, let's see. The Texas fuel stop. Hey Google, where am I? Penwell, Texas, 79766, Penwell, Texas. How far am I away from South Coast Winery in Temecula, California? 1,010 miles. 1,010 miles. Okay. What time is it in Temecula, California? $5:55 a.m. Right there. What's today's date? $1,000 miles in 24 hours. I could have did 1,000 miles in about 16. Well, no, not 16. Probably about 17, 18 hours. I don't even remember what time I checked that last night. But I got it finished. I did it this morning. And I did it on this motorcycle right here. 1,010 miles in 24 hours. All right, guys, we gotta go. Now we gotta go get some gas. As soon as I put it on the kickstand, it said low. I had like 100 miles on it 10 minutes ago. Let's see if we can make it onto the gas station here. Guys, on these oil fields, it's really slick out here, so you got to be careful. All right, so we got 13 miles to go, and it said we have 11 miles of gas. It happened again. I literally had 23 miles when it said 100, and now it said it has 11 miles. Guys, but I'm excited about that iron butt. Technically, it is not an iron butt, I guess, unless you register with them. And I didn't register with them. I know that I did 1,000 miles in a 24-hour span, and you guys know that I did 1,000 miles in a 24-hour span, so it's all good. Good content for the channel. Now the drama is going to the gas station, and right now we got 9.9 miles to the gas station, and it says low. It happened to me yesterday. I said it's not going to happen again. They got to fix that. Touring bikes are made for touring, so you need to be able to trust your fuel gauge. Oh, there's a pilot right here. Let's stop at this pilot. And if I would have saw that it said pilot just up the way here, I would have just kept on going and did my whole iron butt video from the pilot gas station. So it doesn't have the pilot gas station on the navigation. If I had Android Auto, I would have got the latest updates, and then it would have told me that this pilot was right here. PJ Fresh. Let's get some breakfast. First, let's go ahead and top off with gas. That's a nice Dodge truck. What's up with this? Skip. Need more than that. I knew that wasn't a good idea. Sometimes you know when you do it, it's not a good idea. I get the receipt, yeah. The receipt come out. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get the receipt. It didn't print out from the pumps. You know, I might eat some IHOP today. Let's pull over and talk about some stuff. I turned my camera off. I just heard my GoPro. Man, I just drained it. So I just made that live video about the iron bike, and we're off again. Alright guys, so I just stopped at the gas station here. I need to get some breakfast. I haven't ate any breakfast yet. A bottle of water and a bag of chips until I'm able to get something to eat. So let's go inside and get that done. I don't know where I'm at. Stripes gas station off of Interstate 20. And I got 267 miles to Dallas, Texas. 3 hours and 55 minutes. I think I'm going to stop in about another 2 hours, rest a little bit, and then finish out that drive to Dallas, get something to eat from there, and then roll on. Alright guys, so it's another fuel stop. This time I'm in Abilene, Texas. Riding's not tiring, just this heat killing me right now. I got like 200 miles to my next stop. I'm gonna make sure I can get a full tank out of this thing. Ooh, that sounds good. These gloves right here, there's a seam right there. It's just for the last 1,000 and something miles. It's just been rubbing against the tips of my fingers. These gloves, not good for long distance driving at all. Get back on the interstate. This time we are on Interstate 30. No, we're not on Interstate 30 yet. We're on Interstate 20. We're going to be getting on 30 soon. You see that? Says fuel range 163 miles, and I just topped off. Doesn't make any sense. It's going up now. Alright guys, we're on the road. It's hot guys, 97 degrees. We got 174 miles at 2 hours and 35 minutes. Got this thing running about 85, 87 miles an hour. Been stopping at gas stations. I think I'm gonna have to shed this jacket though, it's just too hot. See, we got another town coming up. Putnam, Texas. I don't need gas, I just started. But I'm gonna get off at a gas station. Take this jacket off. It's just too hot for it. The Pilot Flying J in 18 miles. Let's sit back, relax, and see if we can get there. Alright guys, the jacket just came off. Can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. So I went and got sunscreen here. Got to put it on my arms. I'm about to get burnt in this heat. Literally. Maybe that's too much. You know, I don't put on sunscreen a lot, right? That's just, have to do it, guys. Way too much. The heat's way too much. I'm not talking about this. That's not right. I feel like that's enough or something. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. when I get to Dallas, I'm gonna sit down in some air conditioning and eat dinner in a proper place, you know, and then get back on it again. So by that time, the sun will be going down. And it won't be so hot. So we're back on it again. Oh, this definitely feels so much better. I tried to keep that jacket on. I did. But it's just so hot. I couldn't do it, guys. Couldn't do it. All right, we're about to get on the interstate. Yeah, see, look, it's 101 degrees. Whew! Roasting. Put this at. About to hit that fast lane and run. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can sit in some air conditioning. Oh. It's hot air. Whew, but it feels better than sitting still. Much better. Alright. Now let's run on. It's 101 degrees. It's roasting. Oh my God. It's not the miles. It's the heat. It's unbearable, guys. Oh my goodness. Whew. Got 105 miles to go till I get to some air conditioning. You know, I don't even drink like what are those Sonic slushies or whatever. Because the only thing I drink, if you guys ever notice on the channel, I'm always drinking water. I drink water and I drink orange juice. But man, I'd make an exception right now. If I could go into one of those stores and get one of them red slushies, yes, I said red, cherry, watermelon, whatever, anything but strawberry. Oh, that'd be good right now. I might have to go ahead and find one while I'm in Dallas and get cooled off. Whew. Alright guys, I just made it to Fort Worth. Looks like there's traffic here. I should have went the toll road. It said toll road, but it says 4.5 miles. No. So, I don't know, guys. Let me get this figured out. I'll be back in a minute. I stopped in Dallas to see my daughter. I hang out with her for a little bit. Listen, it was so hot that I needed to just take a break and sit down. So I sat down, enjoyed the cold air conditioning, got something to eat, stayed there about an hour and a half, and now I'm about to make my way back towards Tennessee. Won't make it all the way tonight, but I'm going to try my best to get at least out of Texas. It was a much needed rest. I feel so much better. And it's not that hot outside now, so let's make some miles. Well, it's 95, but it's not as hot. The sun's not beaming like it was. So let's roll. I'm on the road now. I should have had this camera running a minute ago. I had a truck that was behind me, well not behind me, but cars I guess in the lane behind me. Went around, stepped on the gas. He had a flatbed trailer and he was hauling some lumber on the back. One of the boards came off, hit the ground, and like a magnet just came over this way, like right in front of me. First I hit the brake, then I said, well, hitting the brake, I was directly on its path. So then I had to get on the gas, and at the last minute it literally went right behind the motorcycle. Man, I tell you, you got to be careful. When you see people with stuff, they're hauling stuff, be careful. just assume it's gonna fall off, okay? I can't even count how many times that's happened. Let's see, sheetrock off of one truck, ladder off another truck, that just happened off that truck, firewood, plywood. But anyway, we're going to keep on rolling. We're on Interstate 30 now. The goal is to get out of Texas. I'd like to get to Memphis, but I'm not really wanting to drive at night. It's 7 hours right now to Memphis. It's 6:45. I think it's 7 hours to Memphis. Pretty sure. I don't want to do all that. So I'm just going to take it easy, cruise on down the road, and see how far I can get. They got cows loose on the interstate. Hopefully there's no more loose on the interstate. But usually cows pretty much stay close to home. They didn't jump this wall, so they must have been from over there somewhere. Gotta stay vigilant. Boards flying at me. Cows on the interstate.
All right, guys, we don't need any gas, but I'm just going to stop and get something to drink. And, yeah, just get something to drink and refresh.
We are 740 miles away from home. Interstate I-30, headed eastbound.
All right, guys, I'm in Texarkana getting some gas. Don't know where I'm going to stop tonight. It's dark, it's really dark. I like to get it down at least 100 more miles, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Well, all right, so let's get rolling. So I just checked in the hotel. Arkadelphia, Arkansas. I gotta go move my motorcycle, but as I move my motorcycle, I'm about to go get me a slice of pizza from the Pilot Flying J, just down the road, then come back and go to bed. I have to take this cart back. It has been a long day. Long, hot day. 101 degree temperature. Riding a motorcycle. The plains of Texas, South Texas, can get hot. But yesterday, after riding 949 miles and completing the Iron Butt this morning, 51 miles, I guess I don't know, kind of lost all my momentum, and don't know, it just wasn't the easiest thing to complete today. Kind of struggled with that. But I'm here now, so I'm gonna go get some pizza, and then I'll be back to lay down in the hotel. All right, guys, so we made it to PJ Fresh. Let's go inside and get something to eat. All right, made it back to the hotel.
About to go inside, eat this food, and go to sleep. All right, guys, see you in the morning. All right, guys, so today's Saturday. About to get on a bike, get back to Tennessee. Leave the Hampton Inn right off of Interstate 30 in Arkadelphia. How much gas we got? We got a little bit. We might get gas and food at one place, so we'll wait till we get to a travel center or something. Could have got gas last night, but it was late when I got here. So we got 587 miles to complete this whole drive, and we about to make short work out of it, especially when the weather's like this. It's not bad right now, 76, but it's going to warm up later on, and we want to be close to home and have the majority of these miles done. All right, so let's roll. Alright guys, so we made it to another gas stop. We are past Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know exactly where we are, but we're not too far from Memphis. I say we'll be in Memphis in probably about another hour. 479, not bad. Alright. Alright, see you in a minute. So I just found out it's 93 miles to Memphis. It's gonna be more than an hour. About an hour. Depends on how fast I run, about an hour and 15 minutes. Remember when I was talking about I had navigation problems? Here's another time the navigation is just acting nuts. It told me to get off the exit. Wasn't the exit, it was the rest area. Then it told me in 241 feet to turn right. And I was on a bridge crossing the water. Now it's saying, yeah, it's just acting nuts. Look at that. Straight crazy. You have to know where you're going. You can't rely on the navigation. You have to make sure you know where you're going. But I know that 40 takes me right to Knoxville. Hopefully this navigation gets sorted out. I don't know what the problem is. It had me going that way back. It was doing the whole circle thing and going back the other direction and all this different stuff. So it says in 0.7 miles I need to get off on Arkansas 33. And look, it's trying to route me going back. Don't know what's wrong with the navigation. And see, I'm familiar with this. So what if I, see, there you go. What if I wasn't familiar? Then what, right? Then what? Then I would be getting off and doing all this stupid stuff. If you're doubting if I'm going the right way, you see that 81 that way, going to Memphis. All right, guys, so we've been running since the gas stop. I haven't got anything to eat yet. But you see that pyramid on the left, you see the bridge straight in front, and that city on the right. That would be Memphis, Tennessee. I'm in Arkansas now. Soon I'll be in Tennessee, my home state. Not home because I live on the other side of Tennessee, but my home state. As I pass by the, I think this is the Mississippi River. Not going through Mississippi, but this is the Mississippi River, which is very muddy. See the big pyramid, the Bass Pro Shop big pyramid. And now I'm crossing over to Tennessee, my home state. I'm rolling, guys, but I still got more hours to go. Gotta roll. There's another scamp. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. I'd like to have one of those. At this point, we're on Interstate 40.
We just got gas again. We're about 15 miles outside of Brownsville, Tennessee, and we have just under, we got 346 miles to home.
So it's going to be an easy ride home. Now, when you go through Nashville, there's going to be several roads that you have to go back and forth and all this type of stuff in Nashville. It's Saturday. Hopefully Nashville traffic is good. Let's roll. It just happened. I don't know how he got turned around that way. But thank God he's all right. Oh no, he came from over there. He came from that side of Interstate to over there. Oh, thank you, Lord. I could have been coming down this road and that thing could have been coming across the interstate. You think about this side, you don't really think about that side. Thank you, Lord. It was taking a while back at that last stop. So again, guys, I told you, I pray every time I get on a motorcycle that I always want to be in God's timing where he wants me to be and keep me safe. I wouldn't even want to see that happen. That would have been pretty scary. We finally made a stop. We're about to get something to eat. Stopped at this Love's Travel Center. There's the Arby's there. We'll get some Arby's chicken tenders. Breakfast. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just now eating breakfast. Guys, I'm not having any luck with the food today. Went into Arby's here at the Love's gas station, and they wasn't accepting credit cards. Their credit card machine was down, so I had to go over to the Love's gas station side and got some I got a hot dog off a little roller, which I'm already paying for it. I don't think that was the best thing that I should have eaten. Be on the road. All right, we're not quite in Nashville yet. We got about 100 miles to Nashville, and after that it'd be light work for a ride to the house. We only got 262 miles left. Any other time I could go ahead and run about 200, get off the bike for about 5 minutes, keep going, but this being into my 3rd day on the motorcycle, I'm tired. So the brakes have been taking a little bit longer. That's a big pop-up camper right there. 82 miles to Nashville. Let's see if we can get there under an hour. Let's roll. Man, this motorcycle will go. Just cruising along. I gotta slow down now because there's a car in my way. But just cruising along effortlessly at 90 miles per hour. There's a pack of motorcycles up here. Let's see what we have. Street Glide, Ultra, Street Glide, Ultra. Just cruising, taking it easy. All right, guys, so we made it to Nashville. Nashville is the last major city before Knoxville. Nashville, Tennessee. It is booming. This town, man, one of the hottest cities in America right now. I'm gonna have to come down here and check it out to see what's the big deal about Nashville, Tennessee now, why everybody wants to move here. But that means that I'm only 2 hours and 46 minutes from home. So let's roll. What is that? It's a bus. Oh, it's a tour bus where they're standing on the top deck of the tour bus. All right, so I'm about 50 miles outside of Nashville now. Stopped again at the Pilot Flying J. Gonna get some gas, go inside and give me something to drink, and maybe a snack, and then this will be the last gas stop for the whole trip. We got like 150 miles to go to get to the house. So yeah, almost got it complete. Okay, so it says to see cashier for receipt. Let me pull up there and get the receipt and go inside and get me something cold to drink and a snack and get off the bike for a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, hold on. Let me wipe this camera off. Okay, Google, what time is it?
Time is 6:35 p.m.
635 Eastern. Okay, Google, where am I?
Here is a map of downtown Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay, Google, what time is it in Temecula, California?
The time in Temecula, CA is 3:35 p.m.
So it's 3:35 in Temecula. So I left at 6:03 in the morning. So that is 57 hours and 27 minutes. 57 hours and 27 minutes from Temecula, California to downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Arkansas, and then Tennessee in less than 2.5 days on a motorcycle that I've never even ridden before. Picked up this bike in Temecula. Well, I rode that day when we had the press launch. I'm really impressed with this motorcycle. It did a great job going across country. There's a few things that they can improve on, but it got me here, all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. First day going 1,000 miles. Well, first day going 949 miles to be exact.
Where would you park a motorcycle if you're parking?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you. We just don't know where to go.
Oh, you're fine. All right. Yeah, have a good day. It's been a fantastic trip. This motorcycle was good. I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and head out to Baltimore for a couple days. Yeah, this bike, it did it. It did it. So full review coming soon. I would tell you keep gliding, but I'm on the Indian, so I don't know what to say. It's a pursuit, so pursue happiness. Who knows? I don't know. I'll think of something. I'm tired. All right, thanks for watching. And as always, have a blessed day.